Kai Cenat waits 9 months until his fashion career plummets to apologize to his ex-girlfriend, Gigi. Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, anything I say is alleged and in my very, very personal opinion. This for entertainment purposes only. None of this is personal. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description box. Some meat and potatoes, some housekeeping items. So, today we are talking Kai Cenat, you guys. Kai Cenat and his delayed apology to his ex-girlfriend, Gigi, who was subjected to all types of cheating rumors, all types of slander, all types of unalive threats, even Kai Cenat's people coming in, jumping into the chat, you know what I'm saying, trying to make it seem like there was inappropriate DMs and text message exchanges and all the things, and Kai Cenat was nowhere to be found. But conveniently, as he is trying to get himself back into the algorithm, conveniently, after Vivette is a flop, you know what I'm saying? He has to get back on his streaming game and is now going to be streaming live exclusively on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. And I told y'all that those auditions were performative, that Kai Cenat already knew who he was going to select. He already knew who he was going to select, and most of the people that were at Streamer University last year were not going to be there this year. He was going to take care of his AMP friends. But outside of that, you're going to see a few celebrities there for a certain reason, if you catch my drift. And you got some other people that are there. But ultimately, this was all to get Kai Cenat back into the news. This was all to get all of the stuff that was happening at these auditions, where they were getting shut down, where people are acting a fool, people acting escorted out of security. All of it was content because Kai Cenat hadn't streamed in forever. So he comes back to streaming. He's breaking all these records. He uses his return to stream to announce who is going to be in attendance at Streamer University. Whether you are a student, whether you are a professor, whether you are in charge of some type of club for Streamer University. And said as long as he is here on this earth, Streamer University is going to continue forever, ever, ever. And wanted to show you his new layout, that he has all these new screens, all this high-tech stuff. It was all a scheme that was set up by Kai Cenat to bring us with the BS. But where people have questions is the timing of this performative apology to his ex Gigi that he could have done months ago, you guys. So just a refresher, here's what Kai Cenat said when he decided to tell all of us that him and Gigi broke up. It says, "I'm single. I will never be in another relationship again." So that right then and there is setting up his ex Gigi for all of the drags. Y'all, all of y'all, a lot of y'all, especially a lot of y'all men, y'all got on the internet. How could Gigi play Kai Cenat? Kai Cenat's a high-value man, and she's never going to find a man like Kai again that is going to be of her caliber, and da-da-da-da-da, that makes as much money as Kai Cenat. Kai Cenat's a catch. Like, y'all were not taking into account that maybe there was qualities about Kai Cenat that was lacking in the relationship. Maybe there was not an intellectual, you know what I'm saying, component to their relationship. Maybe Gigi felt that there was not any meaning. They couldn't have any deep conversations. Oh, wait a second. I believe she said that. So all the expensive gifts, all the expensive trips, none of that matters if you cannot hold a decent conversation with the person. If you realize y'all have grown apart, y'all not on the same page after all this time. So that was the performative post that Kai Cenat put out there and subjected Gigi to all of these cheating rumors, all of these dragging. She tried to come out on multiple occasions to defend herself, and y'all did not want to hear it. So here we got two clips we got a Kai Cenat clip, and we have a popular streamer. You're not going to believe it. I'm not going to believe it either. Calling him out. So let's first get into Kai Cenat's apology.
And I just want to get out the way so it's off my consciousness.
Wait, what? Oh, this is already bad. So you only want to do this because you want to make yourself look again like the good guy. But the right thing would have been to do this public apology 9 months ago. And apologize also to GIGI in private. This is about to be performative AF. Let's continue.
Okay. After I left y'all. Okay. After I left y'all. After I got off Mafia 3. In December, you literally seen my relationship literally explode in front of everybody on the internet.
So y'all saw the post that I put up, right? That was prior to this video that said, I'm single, I'm never going to be in a relationship again. You blew up the spot, Kai Cenat. You opened your ex to all this criticism, all this slander, all this threats, and the false assumption and the false narrative that she did something wrong to you. And you're just saying something now in July? No.
And I hated it. You wanna know why I hated it? Because it was the way I reacted to the way I to the way we had broken up was immature. I'm honest. I'm gonna be honest. It was. But I want to send a direct and straightforward apology to GIGI. Because she was in the innocent space and bubble. And all of these accusations that had came out, and all these goddamn narratives that came out, and everything that got goddamn drafted up, was just not true.
Again, Kai Cenat, you're the one that told us you're single, you're never getting into a relationship again. And that subjected this massive hate train against GIGI, cheating allegations, she fumbled you, people wishing her unalive threats, even your assistant or whoever on your team, you know what I'm saying, giving lashings to GIGI, and you were on the mute challenge the entire time. So now all of a sudden that you got Streamer University to promote and you got to make sure your fans are standing 10 toes down behind you, you want to pretend that you are all of a sudden the good guy and all of a sudden these were all false narratives. You could have cleared this up 9 months ago, but guess what? There would be no content for people to clip off of you because you left streaming for all this time. You left streaming all this time to pursue Vivette. How's Vivette doing? Let's continue.
I literally don't like what I did was because I didn't have the time to defend her or defend her online and goddamn, defend her name online. That's why I regret it. That's why I want to say I apologize right now.
Kai Cenat, let's be for real. What have you been doing the last 9 months? What have you been doing the last 9 months? This is your first night coming back to streaming a couple of days ago or whatever the case may be. What have you been booked and busy doing? But because it's not on no Vivette. You know what I'm saying? And you were doing a bunch of YouTubes on another YouTube channel about self-discovery and meeting all these fashion people and all this and all that. What were you so busy that you couldn't give your ex of all these years a public apology for you putting on blast in the first place that y'all were no longer together and subjecting her to all this hate, all of these unalive threats, all of these false narratives and cheating rumors and all of this and all of that, and you stayed silent. You stayed silent. You couldn't even protect your ex. You had zero respect for her because you were bitter that the relationship ended. You were bitter that for whatever reason, regardless of whoever broke up with who, that it didn't work out. Let's continue.
Because, I don't know, to this day, nigga, there's still fucking narratives that goddamn, she owed me goddamn $2 million, which is crazy. There was no, we had fell out because of personal reasons behind the scenes, and then once that shit goddamn happened, it was just, toxic as fuck because she did not do anything outside of our relationship. She did not do anything like that. And I did not come forward to address that.
What were the quote unquote personal reasons? So you're confirming that your ex never cheated on you. You're confirming that Gigi never cheated on you, but you allowed the entire internet to call her all types of names, all types of SLUTs and WHOREs and 304s, and you didn't think to clear that up? And nobody believed the rumor that she owed you $2 million, Kai Cenat. Let's keep it a buck, right? Let's continue. Oh my gosh.
The sources that it came from was goddamn crazy though. Like, bro, y'all should have seen when we fell out, my phone was blowing up for all these goddamn random ass narratives that I'm seeing. I'm like, damn, you know. And eventually, the internet played out how it played out, which I don't like. How it like kind of like happened in front of everybody. And yeah, I want to come on here and say an apology to her because, you know, at one point, you know, she was a best friend to me, and I still got love for her, even though we are not together. And I don't, you know, she probably gonna see this or something, but I'm not gonna sit here and act like, you know, she wasn't something close to me, cause she was. Okay, and I'm on maturity, and I'm on.
You know what this is, you guys? The grass was not greener. The grass was not greener, and at the time, Gigi was receiving that public hate train, those false narratives, those false accusations, false cheating rumors. Kai Cenat didn't care because he was bitter that they broke up. Now that time has passed, and he has not found anything better than Gigi, or he wants to leave whatever he's doing, you know what I'm saying, to sow his oats. Now comes the public apology. And you also needed content in addition to the announcement of the streamer university students, professors, and directors, and so on and so forth. You are not fooling me. You did not care about your maturity when you performatively wanted to let everyone know that you were single and never getting in a relationship again, which directly places the blame on your ex. You wait 9 months until you decide to return to streaming to do this? Did you even contact her in private to even give her a private apology? Or is this the first time you're giving any form of apology and all of this and all of that? It's given you tried to win her back and she told you HELL no because you let the internet completely drag her. And that's my issue with these streamers, including DDG. You know what I'm saying? Because you let the internet drag your ex going on a couple of years now, calling her all types of lies and all this and all that, and you don't say or do anything to clear it up because you don't care. You do not care because you're pissed off she moved on. And I bet that's what Kai Cenat was on as well. He is pissed he cannot get Gigi back, so he's trying to do this last-ditch effort, you know what I'm saying, in hopes that this stops the hate train. But I see through this BS. Now, somebody that called Kai Cenat out, y'all know I have no problem dragging up and through here on this platform. However, when I agree with something that is said, I am going to acknowledge it. So, unfortunately, we have to listen to what DJ Academics has to say about the Kai Cenat of it all, and then I'm going to give a reaction.
Kai, the last one, and I'm going to tell you this as a young man coming up, and whatever, I don't even know the status of our relationship because I usually could reach out to you and we talk. We haven't. The last thing I'm going to tell you as a young man coming up in this game with tremendous power and tremendous influence, let me tell you this. Whether it's your assistant, whether it's Tylil, whether it's niggas around you, be careful of the people around you wanting to be your bitch. Remember that. I tell everybody this. A nigga is going to have a girl that I know y'all used to single Kai, but his girl gonna come in and all y'all gotta bow down and kiss the ring to his girl. Because his girl is gonna be the person who makes him happy. It's very clear. Niggas was jealous of the GG chick. They're jealous of her. Like, niggas is like, everybody's feeling like, yo, I ain't getting no Christmas gift because now it's key with Gigi. If they jealous of every woman making up lies on the woman, trying to tell you every woman is bad for you, them niggas want to date you. Just remember I told you that. I'll leave it alone. But trust me, it won't stop there. There won't be a chick that you like that they'll ever support. Why? There's a power dynamic. When your girl walk into a situation, all of them niggas got to fold up. We don't give a f if it's Tyler Lily assistant. They gotta fold up. That's your bitch. Sometimes it make them feel away. So you know what they do? They start making up shit. Oh yeah, nah, I think she was talking to so and so. Oh nah, you sure? Like I think YB. Man, nobody f***ed your girl. Your squad just got you to break up with the bitch. That's all they wanted. They want you. They wanted you. I'm telling you. You apologizing to her now. By the way, I do think she was kind of an entitled B, but she was. But you don't realize that half of the shit that came out, your own team told you to get you out of that shit. Nigga, they want to fuck you.
I disagree about Gigi being an entitled B word. Disagree with that point. However, everything else I agree. That is obsessed as people around Kai Cenat were. And the moment that this breakup was announced, they all wanted to do content on it. But they're supposedly supposed to be on Kai Cenat's team. They're all supposed to be close friends of Kai Cenat and all this and all that. And then they immediately went on the attack mode against Gigi as if they have not been around her all these years. Not one of them came to her defense. Not one of them got on the internet and said, listen, looky here. Let me give, them grace, give them the space to, you know what I'm saying, whatever's going on. Y'all immediately hopped on the hate train because y'all were jealous of Kai's relationship with Gigi. And the thing of it was, Kai didn't even, utilize Gigi to monetize off of his success off of Twitch. His Twitch content was specific for whatever it was going to be. You know what I'm saying? Whether it was Mafiathon, whether it was Streaming University, whether it was him streaming at various award shows and all of this and all of that, his relationship was completely separate. But y'all were mad because the time that he took away to unplug and spend time with Gigi, whether they go away on a trip or they go to an NBA Finals game together or whatever it is they do, y'all wanted that to be you. You wanted to be there courtside next to Kai Cenat. You wanted to be there next to Kai Cenat streaming and all this and all of that. And he gave some of y'all the opportunity, and some of y'all were unprofessional. Some of y'all acted like y'all had no home training. So I do believe there was jealousy of Kai Cenat and his girlfriend, and it wouldn't surprise me if they were in Kai Cenat's ear telling him lies about Gigi in hopes that they broke up. Because that was the extent of their jealousy. Because they knew Kai Cenat was going viral all the time, was the one that was helping out all of his friends and helping all of his friends eat and get opportunities. But that time away when he wanted to unplug and he wasn't streaming and wanted to spend time with Gigi, all y'all were cut off. All of y'all were cut off and y'all could not handle it. And so Neil, I believe that it has taken Kai Cenat this long to realize how much and how important Gigi really was to him. And that her suffering the unnecessary hate train that she did probably, voided any chance of y'all ever getting back together. And that's the reality. You wanted to hurt her because you were hurt that the breakup happened. You did not give a F all of these months that her name has been dragged through the mud. But Neil, when you want to go back on and make yourself look like the nice guy and the performative good guy so that you can get everybody to tune in to Streamer University, you'll come out with this apology. But this apology could have been as loud as the disrespect 9 months ago. You could have immediately nipped it in the bud and said, listen, I did too much. I shouldn't have put out that Instagram-y story saying I'm single, I'm never getting in a relationship again. I didn't realize it was going to, lead to unnecessary hate and false narratives and cheating rumors about my ex Gigi, da-da-da-da-da, bada bing, bada boom. But instead, you let it rock for all this time. Y'all know how y'all streamer supporters are. Y'all know how fanatic and fanned out and parasocial they are. And you said nothing for 9 months. So that tells me about your character. You know what I'm saying? It's only quote unquote on your conscience now because she doesn't want you back. And so now you're thinking of grand gestures or grand apologies that maybe that's going to get through to Gigi. But I think Gigi's over it because nobody is going to get over that level of public humiliation, public disrespect, and public embarrassment. And that is why Holly's never going to take back DDG either. Because y'all can't be moving like this on the internet. Y'all can't be doing it. And the ones that will take y'all back are the pygmies, are the ones who can't find anything better, are the ones who have not found their self-esteem and their self-worth. Because it was not okay. It was absolutely unacceptable. And the number of people that piled on and jumped on to join on the hate train against GIGI was unacceptable and inappropriate. And y'all did it for clout, for clicks and views and shmoney off of CENAT. Make it make sense. So, nonetheless, that is it for this video. I need y'all to do me the biggest favor, and that is to hype the video. Hype the video, please. There's that. That's it. That's all. It's todos es final. It's finito. It's the end of the road. It's the end of the line for this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post the content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.